Hey, so I wanted to give a quick little update on where I am with my Ethernet Everywhere project. And I started to make a checklist of the different versions of Ethernet, particularly early Ethernet here. And let me try to move my picture a little bit. And I think what you can see is, you know, I'll just kind of color code things here. So 10 base 5 is done. So green means I've got it, I've done it, it's proven, it's working, it's connected, it's great. The blue is stuff I am struggling to find. And even if I found it, I'm not quite sure what I would do with it. So 1 base 5, which is also known as Starland. I already mentioned this. I bought a Starland 10 hub, which is definitely not the same as the original Starland, or retroactively renamed Starland 1. I do have a Starland 1 NIC, but it doesn't really do anything without having some sort of hub. So that one's questionable. 10 Broad 36, can't even find pictures of it anywhere on the internet. It was made, as far as I can tell, the primary equipment vendor was Ungerman Bass. I cannot find it anywhere. I've been looking. I've got canned searches on different search engines, and nothing's coming up. So I am skeptical that I'll be able to find anything, at least anything I could afford. 10 base 2, which is known as ThinNet, CheaperNet. I have that equipment. I actually have, this isn't quite right, I have deployed it. So have deployed, haven't connected. So I just need one piece, and I can connect that with the 10 base 5 and the 10 base T. So that one is really close to being green, and I'll make a video doing that. The first fiber optic standard, which is fiber optic something repeater link. I'm waiting for delivery. I bought it. It's a small transceiver. It's coming from the UK, and it's just taking a little bit longer than I thought it would to get here. I have 10 base FL equipment. I haven't kind of moved that in here. A couple standards I'd never heard of before that are defined by 802.3J is 10 base FB and 10 base FP. Never heard of them. I didn't contemporaneously when I was working with this stuff. I never heard of it, so I'm beginning to doubt if I will actually ever find it. But those things apparently did exist. But again, I think I don't know if there was never any equipment made, or very unusual to make that equipment. But I'm gonna do what I can. But I think these are probably going to ultimately be marked as blue, because I've not found any evidence that they exist. I did find one thing that was interesting about 10 base 5 is that they said they're at least this is one article on a very old Usenet feed. AT&T apparently made a 10 base or a 1 base 5 to 10 base T, otherwise aka Starland 1 to Starland 10 bridge, to help their customers kind of evolve with the platform, without having to upgrade all of their NICs and everything. But again, it's one of those things. It's mentioned once on one article. No indication that I could even find a picture of it. So I think if I can't find an image of it on an image search, chances of actually finding the physical hardware is really low. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to going to some warehouses where they have just stacks and stacks of old computer equipment, to see if I can sift through it and try to find something. So I've listed the IEEE standards here for your reference. And next video I do, I'll actually have the 10 base 2 up and running, and my plan is to connect one Ethernet network, and this will be completely unbridged. This will just be through repeaters of 10 base T, 10 base 2, and 10 base 5. Not a huge accomplishment if we were to have done this in 1994, 1995. Probably a bigger accomplishment doing it in 2024. All right, I'll talk to you soon.